Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Stock Analyst. Back to back two videos on ticker symbol TUP, which is for Tupperware. So Thursday night I made a video on TUP, and you can see that the stock ended up around 3.7% up at the closing price of 3.08. But at one point the stock went all the way to 3.3, which is almost 11% up. So not bad, but still the stock is looking really good, because when I look at the price action, when I look at the short interest and the volume, it is looking good. So that's why I'm making this video. In case it runs again this coming week, you can be part of that. And yes, we played TUP for our day trade. Not only TUP, we played others, but TUP, our suggested entry was 2.7. It went all the way to 3.5. We also played IFPD, 52% gain, some others with 24%, 19%, even with options 71%, 34%, and some small losses. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about TUP, how we made a plan, how we made money. So I will just review everything so that you can also make your own plan when you want to trade. And if you want to join our trading community, it's so easy. Just use the link patreon.com/the stock analyst, which I will also leave in the first comment, so that you can join and get trade ideas and charts and alert, so that we can all trade together. So first of all, how we start. Let's talk about how we planned. So when I was looking at the price action, so in the morning I was thinking about few entries, because the price was like around 2.75. That was the main area, and our price target was like 3.74 and up, but it went up to 3.5. So let's have a plan, because how it was moving, it is very important to know when you make a plan. So let me load. Seems like my internet is very slow. So pre-market on last Friday, you can see that the stock was actually holding this particular area 3.05. It went to almost like 3.35, almost 3.35, couple of rejections, then came back to 3.05. It was holding, then went back to 3.35. Pre-market went actually over 3.6. So the idea was, okay, 3.35, that was the resistance, and the stock is holding 3.35 just before the market open. So if it holds 3.35, that's the entry. But once the market opened, you can see that it came down, it came to 3.05, tried to rebound for 13 cents, then came back all the way to 2.7, which was, you can see that, which was, maybe I will just go back to 3-minute chart, which was the previous day after our, that's the support. So it came to 2.7, and suddenly it started pushing from 2.7, went all the way to 3.4, came down, but still it is trying to hold this $3 area. Now if you look at a bigger picture, 1 hour chart, how does it look? Before that, let's see a few other things. If you look the volume for TUP, look at the volume, back to back big volumes, but the day before Friday, which was Thursday, the volume was close to 200 million, but last day the volume was close to 100 million. So we got less volume, that's one thing, but still in terms of the average volume, we are way high. So lots of volume coming. And if you don't know, this particular stock has very high short interest, 31.43% interest. So this thing is very high. And if you look at the curve here, for last 1 month the short interest went up by 87%. So the price is going higher, people are shorting. The fun would be really when the stock price will go higher, lots of volume will come, these shorts have to cover. This is what I'm looking for. If you look at last Friday, you can see the short interest remained almost the same. Okay, now let's go back to the price action, and you tell me, like, how does it look? So on a 1 hour chart, yes, it's strong, 2.7 strong support. It couple of time it went to 3.4, 3.7, but so far it is holding 2.7. Don't forget the stock was around 1.25 this area, and it is now moving. So as long 2.7 is hold, in case you see it breaks $3, it comes to 2.7, and it is holding 2.7, that's a good point to get in. Now I want to go back to a daily chart here, and you can also see that 3.7, for that was a strong support before, and now we broke. So 3.74 would be our resistance, because when a stock breaks the support, it becomes their resistance, and you can see that actually it hit 3.7. So it is expected that 3.7 will be acting like a resistance. Now if it really has some kind of strength, then it will go back to 3.7, it will retest 3.7, and if it can break 3.7, then it can go towards 4 and 4.5. We will see. You can see the stock price was way higher. Yes, it was way higher. It has very high short interest, so with volume anything can happen. So keep an eye on this particular stock, but don't forget that it has moved a lot from 0.5 area all the way to 3.5, almost 7-8 times. If it gives you a pullback, it comes down, it is entirely possible. Okay, if I go back, let's add an indicator RSI on a daily. Let's have a look. How high is the RSI? So on a RSI, it is very high. Anything over 70, you can see at the bottom, anything over 70 is overbought, and the currently RSI is almost 90, so it needs to cool down. So anytime it will cool down, but if you know the levels, support, resistance and everything, you can get in, make some money and get out. Okay, that's how we play. Even though on a bigger picture you can see TUP was up only 3.7%, but on our Discord we know how to play this. We had our levels, and you can see that end of the day 3% versus 30%, because from 2.7 if you play to 3.5, that's 30%. That is why it is you need to know the support, resistance, your plans. And you can see that we made money with so many different stock last Friday, even like 30, 40, 50, 60%. So give a try, be a part of our community. And and one other thing, TUP, like I was if you see the chart at the market open, it was 3.6. It came back almost like close to $3. Why? Because there was a big gap up in the morning, so it filled the gap, came to 3, and then it was trying to go back up. Sometime when you see the gap up, gap down, those also helps to know when it will fill the gap and it will bounce. Okay, anyway, if you want to join our community, it's so easy. Use the link patreon.com/the stock analyst. Use the link, go there, sign up, get access to our Discord. Let's make some money together. Thank you again. Take care. Bye bye.